Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. This is All Rounder. It's episode 72, and we're at the Tour of Britain 8-stage race. It's the final stage, and we're in for some easy XP again. Reason being, we are in a top 10 position currently. We are 8th overall, just 8 seconds off the leader teammate, Thomas de Gent. So it could be a good result in multiple ways today as we roll into the final 13 kilometers on this one. So all I can do is go for that sprint. I've got no team support on this one, so just me going for it. See if I can grab a top 3 position. I was looking for some intermediate sprints. They actually had me assigned as a free element, so I thought maybe there's a chance, but no, the pack was not interested in having me join the breakaway. They chased me down pretty hard 4 times, and that was enough. I tried. So no intermediate sprints, meaning any chance of moving up comes down to the next 5 kilometers.
Only 5 kilometers left.
4.8. Ease forward here. 4.3. 3.5, pace is picking up. 3. 2.5. Getting blocked off a little bit here. 1.9. Second wheel.
And there goes the mad burst for the final sprint.
Okay. Starting about 6th here. Let's see if we can outlast some of these guys. It's technical. I'm looking at 3rd right. Nope. Here comes a sprinter. Here comes the sprinter. Corbin Strong for the win. Halverson, I'm in amongst it. 6th place. Surrounded by sprinters. Guillaume Say, teammate, takes 7th. Nearly hang on. Red bar ran out right at the finish line, so I really did time that just right. And for a moment it looked like I might take 3rd place, but that moment was gone in the blink of an eye. No bonus seconds, but we do grab 8th place, and again we'll hang on for the win, presumably. It's definitely close at the top. There was a prologue with the fitness peak and the quick sim. We managed to actually do well on that prologue. And I think we had one day right around stage 1 where we were in the break and picked up bonus seconds because we were sitting 2nd or 3rd after that first stage without finishing in the top 3. And there you go. We hang on and we pick up just 18 points, but it's better than nothing. It's the final stage in the Tour of Luxembourg, and we again find ourselves with a chance for some easy XP. I sit 7th overall, half a minute down on the leader, and this right now is actually the finishing climb. You go up over the top, there's the finish line. We're going to do this circuit 3 times, so 2 more times up that hill to that finish line. And just before going live a moment ago, we had a little split in the field just through an acceleration, and it's starting to look like that split actually may hold. Possibly. It's only 30 seconds to the 71 chase riders. This could impact the standings a little bit if it holds, but there you go. It's back together for now, and my team support comes with it right as we go to hit the hill for the 2nd time, the penultimate time up this hill. It's very short, but it's very steep. And it's not a standard sprint in any way, shape, or form. But with 8K to go, whatever help I can get needs to get up here right now. So that would be Decline. Guillaume Say riding for himself as the sprinter. Welton to protect me, but very much too far behind. And breakaways finally caught. 52 riders are all that is left. Decline. He's not going to have anything left to help me.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
5K. It's almost time to attack and break and try to leave these guys behind. Let's see if we can do it.
Falling behind,
we do gain some separation through this technical area. Can we survive the climb itself? No. Nope.
Mad burst for the final sprint.
Van Poppel, I've been caught. Decline's not going to catch me. We have a small group here at the front, 1.4K to go. And this is just, for me, about getting up the hill as quickly as possible. We're going to go at 96. We're going to go at 99. We're going to sprint it out. Van Poppel, the reason why I couldn't get away, and he goes on to win. Melier second, Dainies third, 12th on the stage. Excuse me.
For the tail ends who continue to arrive.
Between 30 and 40 riders in that final group, it's possible that somebody in the top 10 might have missed that split and been dropped. It'd be nice if we move up in the top 5, but 7th is pretty good also. Saw a small chance to maybe break away and go win the stage. That didn't happen, thanks to the guy who was able to win it.
Case you missed them, here are the race
But otherwise, it was still a good result, especially if there were riders dropped. We'll find out just a second. First off, were there time gaps given? Yes, top 30 riders, and then it splits. I move up one spot, though. 6th place. Zimmerman takes the win. Maurice, Rowan Dennis, round out your podium. Milton Taylor beats me off the podium or off the top 5 by 7 seconds. Certainly not a bad result when you consider Remy Cavagna down in 10th, Timo Rusin in 13th. Stage winner, Van Poppel, finished 15th. 6th and 2nd, worth 27 points. And we make progress anyway, a 1/6 of the way towards that next level. Participation in the Crow race at the same time that the World Championships is going on means I will not partake in the World Championships this season. But I currently lead the Crow race a couple stages in and picked up a stage victory after using a willpower bonus to overcome a -1 for the day. It's Mads Peterson who takes that World Championship win and will wear the rainbow bands for the next season. I win both the first and last stage of the Crow race, which with 2 more wins now gives me 7 on the season. So this is now my record-setting season, and I believe 3 of the 7 wins I've had this season have been through quick sims. So I'm looking even better on paper than I am in reality, which is so unusual for me compared to how this game has always played out for me for many, many years. But there you have it. Victory. It's not enough for the overall, but I do move from 23rd all the way up to 6th place with that victory. Approaching the end of the season, we're at Perry Tour. Final 75 kilometers. I'm actually among the favorites. The objective is top 50, so it's not a hard objective. I should have no problem getting a top 50. Hopefully I can hang on, though I do have a -4 for the day. So not thinking about the win with a -4 race day condition, but certainly we're going to give it a go for a decent finish in this one. Large breakaway, 11 riders, but they're down to a minute 23 as we approach the end on this one. And we hit a little gravel section, but this race doesn't take it into account, so there is no effect on going through that gravel section.
Riders are falling off the back. It's not a good moment to be going through a bad patch.
Now with a record-setting season, I'm trying to get as many points as I can to see if I can turn not only the record-setting number of wins, 7 over the previous 6 record, but trying to see if it's possible that I can also set a record in my points haul. Front group starting to break up as we draw close. We have these little short punchy climbs that should be gravel in nature, but again, like I said, this stage does not take that into account like it should. See Jumbo Visma providing the big threat. It's Wout van Aert that I gotta watch out for. 31k to go. If this really was Perry Tour, if it really was those gravel sections, this is where the race would be decided. Not at the finish line in a bunch sprint. A little disappointing that they didn't implement that as we go through the breakaway here. One rider still off the front, actually. Final 25K. At the moment, it's too far out for a solo rider to win. If there was gravel, it would be possible. That crash has split the peloton. Second group makes contact, though. 40 riders in the peloton, and it's a minute 24 back to the break. With only 40 riders, there's no way they're going to catch us. You can see a group splitting off, trying to make their way up, but we're seeing this big acceleration here. This group trying to attack this thing. They gave up on it, and I'm recovering my position at the front without that extra fatigue. We finally bring in that final rider. 39. We're not letting up, though. Pollitt, Charles, Yermakov all trying to attack off the front here. Another attack. It's Niels Pollitt a second time. The last little climb is coming up, and then we'll be set for a sprint. If we catch back up to Pollitt, that is. It's Thomas de Gent who's doing the chasing. And this group thins out a little bit as we go over that final little climb. We still haven't caught him. We got to keep an eye on that gap. It is opening up at the moment as Vermont is not bringing it back terribly quick. Thiessen, Cockard, Caesar. Still haven't caught him. Gap has opened a little bit further. 6K to go. We're seeing big acceleration, so I'm going to have to just kind of effort up and try not to hurt myself as we reset. We may not catch Pollitt here. I move into that front position, chasing him down. 3K to go. It looks like he might be caught in just a moment here. Maybe not. 2K to go. Okay, 1.7. And I'm going to sprint it out under the 1K banner. There's Pollitt. He's got nothing left for the acceleration. He is not going to win this thing, but he will hang on to a podium. I think Van Aert might take it from him. He does not. Van Aert only 5th, 10th, 9th for me. 9th place. Cockard for the win. Metzacanieri 2nd, Pollitt 3rd, Kirsch, Van Aert. I grabbed 9th place. That's a good result. It's a top 10. Guillaume Say only managed 19th for the team. 51 points for that. I love those top 50 requirements. And that brings us now halfway to our next level. Today is the final in oh so many ways. It's the final race of the season, the Japan Cup. It's my final race in Pro Continental. It's my final race with Beat Cycling Club. And it's probably the final race I'm going to see for quite a while where the requirement is to win the race. I'm not even in the top 5 favorites. I am in the top 10, though, for this one. There's climbing to do. I've got a -2 race day condition. My fitness never fell off. I have 100% fitness, and there is no fatigue. So I've just drawn negatives on 2 of those last 3 stages I've been out on. This is a really tough one to go and win, but I think I've won it before. It might be why they want me to win it again. So apparently I'm going out with a bang. I do have full team control at the least, but that's not always terribly useful. And brake's still trying to form. We're going to take a look. Like I said, on that last one, I have my record haul for wins in a season, so good there. What I'm not sure that I have, but I might have, is my record points, super prestige points in a season. We might have broken that record. That would have been season 3. This is season 5, so it was a couple seasons ago now. First year with Beat Cycling Club, but that was the one where I was still able to fly under the radar. No flying under the radar this time. Peloton currently at 100 riders. Breakaway is massive with 22, and the Peloton, you can see, is actually getting smaller. And there is some serious fatigue in this chase group. Why? Probably because there's 20 riders at the front. That would be my guess. I like it. I love that we're destroying the field this early because, well, for one, look at my team. Decathlon is in the chase group. He's a contender. Look how tired he is. Slagter, okay. He's in a chase group. Fleegen, the only one here. That's the part that's not okay. I don't have 80 team support, but I'm used to that anyway. Peloton 80, breakaway down to 14. It's shattering. It's getting smaller and smaller as we go on. Now, chase. The Peloton 66 riders. I love it. 44 riders now. Slagter still trying to work, but yeah, he and Fleegen not doing much. 46 riders, 36 riders. It's shrinking again. Back together for now. Pace is lifted. That means the breakaway is pulling away. They have a 3.5 minute gap now. Uh-oh. They've got a lot of riders. They're going to keep shattering, and one by one we'll catch them. But if they have 10 or more, obviously I will not win. Okay, now it's 7. They are splitting up, but they are pushing on like there's no tomorrow. Because, well, really, there's not. Not on this season, anyway. That's way too big of a gap for me to cover solo, though. So I'm going to have to hope that somebody here has the power to chase this thing down and bring it back a bit. They, the break, really should not have much left in the legs. But 1 chasing down 7 is not going to happen. 2 more times up the climb is all. We're going to catch these 5 very soon. Maybe I should try to bridge that gap. We're down to 57 in this chase.
They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
I don't think we're going to catch those 7.
It's a shame.
30 kilometers still to go, but I do not think we're going to bring them back. I don't think we have enough firepower for it. I got to make sure we don't just suddenly sit up. If we do, I attack. We catch the chase group, and a new group attacks off the front. This would be the time to go and join it. 56 of us chasing 7 of them. Penultimate time up the climb. Not my time to attack. This is my time to not get dropped. It's just 34 riders chasing it down, and we cut out a minute. Just like that. There was a split right in front of me. Bridge that gap. Oh, well, I've got nobody around me to get water. 18k to go. 25 now, chasing 7.
There are just
16k to go. 20 chasing 7. It's down to a minute. Go to the front for a minute. Don't want to be doing that too long. 12k to go. And the gap's opening. Gap's opening. Okay, 2 of us off the front.
Things are hotting up at the front. Only 10 kilometers.
And 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, and I've caught the front group. Oh, no, I caught the second group. Gel. 25 chasing 1. 20 chasing 1. And that 1, he's going to go win this thing.
5 kilometers remaining.
5k to go. I'm already on my gel, and we're seeing new attacks.
And he moves on to the attack. It could be decisive.
It's 2 riders away now. I wanted to sprint. I could not. 1.9k. I am definitely not winning this thing. Zero hope on that part, but I could still get a good finish. I just got swarmed by this peloton, though, with no energy left. Novikov, survivor from the break. Lawson Craddock was the one who was chasing him down. Couldn't catch him. Stembazi takes the last spot on the podium. Oscar Rodriguez, Holgard, wrap up your top 5. I slip way down the order to 18th. as well. I was kind of responsible for trying to bring Novikov back there at the end, and I used up a lot of energy, but also I rode solo for 40-something kilometers, and there at the end, no water. I was never near the back of the group, except in the final 150 meters. That was a tough race. Tough race to end the season on. Breakaway was massive. That was the main reason. But my team fell apart early. It was nearly half the race that I was solo. Over a third, anyway. All right, so I've reached the end of the season. I now sit on 22 victories for my career. Again, this is the record. 7 this season. I added one more classic to the list this season, so that is all good. We're nearly halfway to our next level, so that's good. A couple turn of the months will draw us a bit closer, but it won't get us all the way there. And finally, the rankings. First off, we are moving to the only 5-star team in the Peloton, Jumbo-Visma, who surprisingly came in with an offer, and we reluctantly accepted, but confident that we're going to get some opportunities with a strong team like that. Egan Bernal, the easy rider of the season. Pogačar is a close second, just ahead of Marc Soler. Van Aert, though, misses out on the podium of best riders of the season, but that's our future teammate sitting in 4th. Lutsenko and Philipsen also with the team. I did do some World Tour races, but not a lot. I pick up 555 points. In Continental, 2nd place behind Brian Cockard. I was the leader until Cockard got this win here this month. So Cockard's big win this month moved him ahead of me. I was in 1st place. He picked up some solid Continental points, though. 15th in the Super Prestige. That's big for a Continental rider, though. 1,469 points. Even though I got more wins this season, I did not score more points. My record 2 seasons ago was 1,590 points, so I finished a little over 100 points below that mark. Of course, I did quick sim a ton of races where I picked up points via mountain classifications or points classifications. Those points were absent this season. So even though overall it was a better season in so many ways, still came up a little bit short on that previous record score. But I'm headed to the World Tour now. I'm going to start doing a lot more World Tour races. And I think next season, that's going to make a pretty significant impact on the score. Enough so that I think I'll be able to do well. I'm more likely to have teammate assignments more often. But I don't think that's going to hurt my score too much because you do the assignment and then you go on and ride for yourself. The tricky part is going to be tougher competition on a regular basis. I'm not going to get as many easy wins. But then again, I might be bad enough to go back and fly under the radar again and be able to get into breakaways. I should be able to get into breakaways as a World Tour rider on a regular basis. We'll see if that's the case. It might not be. It might be too good by now. So next season will be a curious one. But I'm looking forward to it. Finally, we head to the World Tour in Season 6. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.